Were you on the sidelines when the price of Bitcoin went up and down so quickly? Perhaps you've noticed that the year 2022 hasn't been good for Bitcoin. If you look at the value of this virtual currency, it has lost 11% of its value, which means it's dropped by almost 40% from its all-time high price last year. Hey everybody, welcome to CryptoNova, the home for the latest updates on cryptocurrency. In today's video, we're discussing Bitcoin collapsing right now, and what are the trends for 2022. Stay tuned until the end of this video as we also hint at your Bitcoin prediction for 2022. Cryptocurrency exchanges are well known for facilitating Bitcoin trades. It is possible for a crypto exchange to be decentralized and centralized. But what's causing the cryptocurrency market to collapse, especially Bitcoin? According to several recent news headlines, Bitcoin has been on an emotional roller coaster ride, climbing and sliding dramatically in value. There was no shortage of turbulence in the cryptocurrency world in 2021. Stock markets around the world are seeing a decline due to the rising interest rates and increased uncertainty over a new COVID version. Cryptocurrency markets have been affected by this, along with fears of increased regulation. In early December, the price of Bitcoin and a handful of other famous digital assets plunged significantly. The price of Bitcoin sank to roughly $40,000 per coin by the end of January 2022, when the cryptocurrency market was still in its infancy. Concerns about interest rate hikes in the United States and China and the country's ongoing crackdown on cryptocurrency all play a role. There have also been rumors that the Russian government may outright ban cryptocurrency businesses from operating within the nation. Why is Bitcoin so volatile? Bitcoin, in contrast to more traditional forms of investment like stock certificates, has no underlying asset. There isn't much correlation between Bitcoin's price and the health of the economy. Instead, it is based on the investor expectations for price movement. As a result, the price swings are dependent only on guesswork as to how people believe the product will fare. Bitcoin's price is therefore subject to wild fluctuations, even within a single 24-hour period. In addition to Russia's possible ban on cryptocurrency operations, there have been some other instances that have caused the price to vary. Over concerns about the environment, Elon Musk said in May 2021 that Tesla would no longer accept Bitcoin payments. The Chinese government will impose sanctions on Bitcoin trade and mining in June 2021. Later that month, Donald Trump referred to Bitcoin as a scam, competing with the dollar to be the money of the world. UK banks blocked payments to crypto exchanges, and FBI investigators seized millions of dollars in Bitcoin from criminals, and a lot of other things happened. The fluctuation in Bitcoin is caused by a combination of these factors. Nevertheless, there has been more good news that has pushed the price up in the last year, such as Morgan Stanley is the first big US bank to allow wealthy clients access to Bitcoin funds, even if restricted to no more than 2.5% of an investor's total net worth in March 2021. When Tesla's energy usage exceeds 50% from renewable sources, Elon Musk indicated Tesla would likely accept Bitcoin payments again. Amazon posted a job ad for a digital currency and blockchain product lead, and El Salvador made Bitcoin legal tender. In 2022, there will only be two ways to use Bitcoin. One, to hit the US $100,000 milestone by the end of the year, and the other go into a major slump and disappear. While both extremes are plausible, the price of Bitcoin might go either of these routes in 2022. In contrast, BTC began the year on a sour note, missing out on the Santa Claus surge and experiencing back-to-back price drops. For many investors, February looked like the end of the tunnel. However, thus far, it hasn't been very encouraging. For the year 2022, what are the forecasts and trends for Bitcoin? Isn't that what the majority of potential investors want to hear? Yes, it is. So let's check it out. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks. The price of Bitcoin has had another wild year, with new highs and spectacular declines recorded. It appears to be almost 60% higher in 2021 than at the start of the year. As for the year 2022, we don't know yet. The good, the bad, and the ugly of Bitcoin predictions have all been gathered here. Find out what the upcoming year has in store for the well-known coin. Number 1. Bitcoin will reach $100,000. In an interview with The Independent, the CEO of Voyager Digital, Steve Ehrlich, predicted that the ups will outweigh the downs in the coming year. In his view, Bitcoin is the face of the crypto world, and he believes the cryptocurrency's value will reach $100,000. Many Bitcoin price predictions are upbeat, but some experts are reluctant to give a specific time frame. A renowned Bitcoin bull, MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor, predicts BTC will eventually reach $6 million, although he doesn't say when. Jesse Powell, CEO of Kraken, told Bloomberg that Bitcoin should be viewed as a 5-year investment. This is a fluctuating situation that fluctuates from day to day and week to week. On a short-term basis, you don't want to deal with this. He stated, "This is a buy and hold investment," says the author. On the other hand, others believe that a price collapse is imminent. According to a Sussex University finance expert, Bitcoin might go as low as $10,000 by 2017. She thinks cryptocurrency is more of a gimmick than a viable investment. Number 2. Bitcoin will be adopted by even more people. There have been various forecasts made for 2022 by Ric Edelman, the guy responsible for starting the Digital Assets Council of Financial Professionals. By the end of this year, more than 500 million people worldwide will hold Bitcoin. It's not just him. BlocFi co-founder Flori Marquez, as quoted by Cointelegraph, thinks more usage will be spurred by clear regulations and a better understanding of the business. We may also see more countries following El Salvador and accepting Bitcoin as legal tender. According to Narvik co-founder Abhimanyu Kumar, the rise of blockchain gaming would increase the number of people interested in the cryptocurrency industry. Since the medium is unique, it will lead the adoption curve. It's amusing and enjoyable. It simplifies cryptocurrency, making it easier to understand. In Blockworks, he informed them. As a result of the media attention around Bitcoin, even outspoken critic and CEO of Euro-Pacific Capital, Peter Schiff, has noted that investors' interest has skyrocketed. It is reporting on the widespread interest in Bitcoin during 2021, without acknowledging its own involvement. He said it was an aggressive Bitcoin advertising effort on CNBC that featured non-stop bullish coverage. Number 3. Bitcoin will lose market dominance. This year, the crypto business has become more than just Bitcoin. At the beginning of 2021, Bitcoin accounted for 70% of the whole market capitalization. According to CoinMarketCap, that percentage is now closer to 40%. The emergence of smart contract platforms like Ethereum, ETH, Cardano, ADA, and Solana is a major factor in this development. Their market share is increasing as many initiatives are developed on these platforms. An Anchorage Digital co-founder and the company's president, Diogo Monica, tells MarketWatch that it's not simply speculative investing in Bitcoin or Ethereum. We're talking about NFTs, non-fungible tokens, DeFi, decentralized finance, remittances, capital preservation. The burgeoning NFT market, the rise of DeFi, and the development of metaverses are just a few of the many moving components in the crypto world. Digital gold, like Bitcoin, could be a boon to this ever-changing sector. Nonetheless, newer, speedier coins may eventually take their place in the currency market. Jack Dorsey, a Bitcoin maximalist, believes that most other cryptos are antithetical to the original digital currency's principles. He believes that Bitcoin, the first ever crypto, has the potential to become the internet's native currency. Number 4. Increased regulation is coming. While we've covered all sides of the debate thus far, very few individuals believe that further regulation isn't going to happen. Whether or not this is positive is not so unanimously agreed upon. As many industry players desire, investors' confidence would be bolstered if regulations were made more transparent. Regulators, such as billionaire investor Mark Cuban, believe that stablecoins, in particular, need to be regulated. More drastic steps are advocated by Charlie Munger, Berkshire Hathaway vice chairman and the guy who called Bitcoin disgusting and antithetical to the interest of civilization. I think China was right to outlaw the cryptocurrency, he recently said. They're correct in stepping hard on booms, and not letting them travel too far in the direction they're headed. China is superior to my country to the extent that we don't do it, he commented. Is Bitcoin still one of the cryptocurrencies to invest in this year? Comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos on cryptocurrency. Check out our playlist to see more of our amazing videos. See you in the next video. Take care.